us a win, yo. Give 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 us a win, yo. In blue we stand, united we rise. No more defeats. Let's break down these doors. Chelsea is rising up. We will stand tall. Together we fight. We will conquer all. Give us a win, yo. 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 In blue we stand. United we rise. The banters they throw, we are rising again. No matter the cost. Give us a win, yo. Give us a win, yo. In blue we stand. United we rise. No more defeats. Let's break down these doors. Justice rising up. We will stand tall. Together we fight. We conquer all. Give us a win, yo. 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 In blue we stand. United we rise.
We are faithful and true.
With hope in our hearts, we will push through. Oh, Jesse, give us a win, yo. 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 In blue we stand. United we rise. No more defeats. Let's break down these doors. Chelsea is rising up. We will stand tall. Together we fight. We will conquer all. Give us a win, yo. 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 In blue we stand. United we rise. The banters they throw, we are rising again. No matter the cost.
Hello and welcome to YASSERTV. Welcome back to the channel. I'm back, you know what I'm saying, again. Big up to Nems, big up to Pierre who was in the building as well earlier. And yeah, man, we got 3 points. Do you know what I'm saying? 3 points. We got the 3 points that we needed. Do you know what I'm saying? So life is good. You know, so far so good. Do you know what I mean? But it is what it is. But listen, first we're gonna go.
That's not Jabba.
We're gonna go there. And the Chelsea game, I've already spoken on the Chelsea game. You know, I've already spoken on the Chelsea game, mate. The evening game, listen, we played Wolves in the Carabao Cup, and then that's the game where Dalap got the red card. And I see that brother with the dreads. When he came on, he gave us problems. He gave us problems, bro. Yeah, obviously we had Tosin in the back, and I think it was Achimpong or something like that. But he gave us problems. Pierre will remember that Donny up front that they took off for, who did it? They took off Strand Larson for him, yeah? He gave us problems in that Carabao Cup game against Wolves. When he came on, I was like, we might be getting something here, you know what I mean? There might be something here, you know what I mean? We could get something. And yo, to be fair though, their game plan kind of worked. It was like, you know what? We'll just be hard to beat, and we'll see if we, did you get me? Go hit them on the counter kind of thing. And it was working. Well, they were kind of rubbish going forward, but it was like they stopped them from scoring, innit? Which was calm. But I thought, yo, and people were like, why are they celebrating a draw and all that? I was like, brother, like, let them celebrate, innit? That's their first goal under the new manager or something like that. And at the same time, they had to waste a bit of time. But to concede 2 own goals, man, You could see, man, it was mad for the minute. To concede 2 own goals was crazy for them. Still, I can't lie. It could have been different, but listen, they managed to get through this. But we've warned like the Arsenal fans, innit? Because this is how I expected them to play. Do you know what I'm saying? I've warned them. I said, yo, I'm expecting you to play like this. You know what I'm saying? And I was watching Northside before I went live because I was outside on the way home. And the manager said it. We risked Saliba, which is so dumb, yeah. We risked Saliba and they risked Ben White. But on Ahwa, yeah, on Sam's channel, yeah, that pass guy was getting on to me. But Fofana. Yeah, why can't Fofana not play the whole week? Why can't Reece James not play the whole, every like 5 games in a row? Why? This is why. I knew that when I saw that Ben White starting, I was like, bro, I'm pretty sure I've seen him start for like 3 games already. He just come back from injury. Just because Saka didn't get injured don't mean no one else is going to get injured. Like, not everyone's good with coming back straight back from an injury and you just play them every week. And you saw what happened. And everyone knows the videos we saw beforehand. You know, the videos we seen before the game. What did they say? Well, we'll rest. They'll put in lineups out with kids and that, saying we'll beat Wolves 4-0, 5-0. We can rest Ben White, Saliba, well, not Saliba anyway. Play Lewis Skelly. Do you know what I mean? Play this guy and play that guy. We'll still beat them. And I'm still thinking, yo, like, I don't know how that's gonna work, but we'll see, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? We'll see. And then I got the notification, lineups out, brother. I was like, yo, this is the lineup I would have thought you'd play against Villa, not Wolves. You didn't need it. Which then meant, cool, you need to be like 3-0, 4-0 before half time. And then you could probably half time take certain players off, innit? But no, that's not what we're going to do. You know what I'm saying? We're going to stay the whole game. By the way, K done his thing in that Club Brugge game, benched. He had Saka doing nothing on the right. Some people were saying it's a positive. You know, Saka was a positive. Martinelli saw the Garnacho game and thought, yo, we don't say hold my beer over here. We'll say hold my drink. You know what I'm saying? Hold my drink. He told him hold my drink. Do you get me? He missed that easy header. Well, even though it was powerful, but all he had to do is direct, like aim towards the near post, and then if it does go wide, you still have the rest of the goal to go towards, and it was powerful enough to at least like go in it. Do you get what I'm saying? So he had that easy chance. These men not even passing to Gyökeres, you know what I'm saying? And when it is going across the box, he's not there. So like, it's like both sides, it doesn't work. Both sides just don't work. Like whether you want to say the player's rubbish, cool. Oh, they're not creating them chances, brother. Like, where is he in the box? Those are the things I always talk about, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And he's getting praised for the same thing that everyone else, and including Arsenal fans, are mocking the lap about, by the way. Oh, he's occupying the defenders. Oh, he's physical. Oh, he's making runs. Like, all those things, innit? But we say the same thing. We say, yo, the lap ain't been good. You know what I'm saying? He ain't been good. And I remember, big up to Troops, innit? And I remember him saying to Saeed the other day, Gyökeres is going to score a brace. Chelsea, he said with bare chest as well. Gyökeres is scoring a brace. And I was like, bro, we'll see. And from I saw them just passing it sideways, I was like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Cool, put the quotes in the chat, innit? I ain't seen the quotes. The only thing I seen last night was him saying something about people weren't backing him in the last 48 hours. Big up to TTM, my brother. Do you know what I'm saying? Real one in the building. Big up to Somaliang. We're still waiting for the match reaction. I've seen that little clip that you dropped. We need the match reaction. All the Arsenal fans are dropping their match reaction the day after that. No. You know, we want the match reaction today. You know what I'm saying? We want it today. Garnacho had a world-class get. Where's this guy? Yeah, you can hold that 1 minute timeout. You know what I'm saying? Hold that. Let's go. I don't need any mutants in my chat, bro. You get me? Any of this back in the mutants thing, bro, is not on mine. Or I ain't doing that, fam. Big up Nems, but you can hold that about Garnacho had a world class game. Bro, I almost punched the TV yesterday, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know, bro. This guy always crying. Of course, bro. I know. I'm just taking a mic, but here's what it is. Hopefully everyone's good in it. Yeah, this is what I'm saying with this guy, bro. He always says something mad. Told you, you're gonna get the channel cancelled, bro. I'm telling you. Yeah, we were haram. This is why I don't talk about Arsenal. Big up Paris Mandem, you know, my dog. Big up Tamale. You know what I'm saying? Big up Tamale. Yeah, I seen it still. And you know everyone was saying 4-0, 5-0, 6-0 and that, brother. I don't know what we were watching yesterday, fam. I even left. I was so confident, yeah. I left. I was doing some other stuff in the house. Even made my food. And then went back into the living room. Still 0-0. You get me? But I watched it. He was calling out the owner. Check it, Yasser umpires is dark for Maresca. Big up to Godfrey, you know, my brother, you know. Big up to Godfrey. Someone has been here from day one, bro. You know what I'm saying? Big up to you, bro. I had a family situation. Yeah, I read that. Nah, come on, bro. He was calling. I'm gonna check it. I'll look at it, and before I end the stream, I'll have a look at it. But that said 8-0. You see, yeah. Look, Mali, yeah. You see, when I saw the lineup, is when I thought, you know what, 8-0 can be happening. Because when I saw how strong he went with the lineup, which I didn't expect, but then I was like, okay, cool. It's Mares. It's what's it called? It's Arteta. You get me? It's Arteta. So like, I'm not really surprised no more with how the lineups are going with him, innit? But people were saying that you would be able to beat them 8-0, even if you played your second team or if you just played all the bench players. So when I started seeing Saliba back, what is it called? And all those players, just the main team just playing, I was like, I don't know about that. But that's when I thought, maybe, like, if you slap them in the first half, cool. But when it was 0-0 first half, and then I saw that black brother come on number 14, yeah, brother, he put it on us in that Carabao Cup game. That's why it was 4-3. They just kept crossing the ball into the box, yeah, and him and Tosin he was beating Tosin every time. Do you know what I'm saying? I think one of the goals, Dalap didn't track his man when he came off the bench. That's one of the goals, and then the rest were just couple crosses into the box. That giant, brother, when he came on, Mali, I knew you lot were going to concede. I just knew it. Because I knew how much problems he was causing. I thought they were going to play him anyway. And then, obviously, I thought they were going to just... You get me? I thought it's going to be calm, but... Bro. But if you play like that against Everton, and it's a nice segue to Everton, yeah? Brother... Grealish and Dye, the strikers rubbish here, but Grealish and Dye will cause you problems, bro. They will. Even though they were not clinical against us, it can cause problems still. Big up to Bejan Guna, you know, my brother. Hopefully you're doing well. Yes, you got timed out for saying Garnacho had a world-class game. I can't. Jesus has to start. Yeah. No Ndai and KDH. Actually, yeah, Ndai's not going to be there. Yeah, I guess you're going to win then, innit? Big up to Josh as well, man. Hey, listen, we both beat our teams 2-0, you know what I'm saying? We both came with a W this week. I said 3-0, but we were somehow worse than we were against Villa. The thing is, though, there's no bro. It's like there's no creation, bro. Like, when I watch Arsenal, it's just side to side to side. The corner, like, man hit the post and it hit his head, bro. You get me? That's how the first goal went in. Second goal, I thought Jesus headed it. They saw the other angle, was another own goal. I think, why is the guy crying on the pitch? And I realized, he's annoyed because he scored the own goal. But besides that, I think there was a couple opportunities where they didn't pass to Gyökeres. I think I think Martinelli, and I think Odegaard, maybe, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. Just done the greedy thing, bro. They all thought, oh, we're gonna bag, I'm bagging, and it was just one of those, innit? Martinelli, I think his performance was very, very, very close, if not on the same level as Garnacho's, blood, from yesterday, bro. And the Chelsea fans in the chat will tell you it's rubbish. You know what I'm saying? Bro, people were screaming, take him off, bro. He missed sitters yesterday as well. Like, I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, I'm seeing the Arsenal fans start saying, hey, this guy's rubbish, da, 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 da. Of course, a little bit more reactionary. Our fans are a bit more, we're reactionary from day one, innit? He's rubbish, he's good, he's he just moves around the whole season. But we'll see. Going to the Everton-Chelsea game, you know what I'm saying? There's no flair in our team except for Jesus, and you can say Madueke. I think Madueke, like the difference between him, yeah, and I think if you watch the second half, all Saka did was what Judge Mo calls the bob pass back. Bob. He just there, bob. Like, it's like, you know them kids that, what's it called? The youth academy kids on career mode, yeah, that got no they got only 1-star skill. You can't do no step overs with them. He just cuts in and he crosses it. With Madueke, I've always said this, and people that asked me about Madueke before, when he was linked to Arsenal and that, I said the same thing, and I maintained it. Like 1v1 and that, he does his thing. You know what I'm saying? 1v1, you want him in your team because you feel like he always takes on his man. He gets the ball and he's just trying to go down the line. Cool, there's always going to be that periods where he's going to just trying to keep the ball, he's going to pass it back and whatever. But Saka's more lay it off to someone, make that run in behind and then get the ball back. That's more of his thing, innit? And I think he done it with Ben White, where he let Ben White go around and that passes it. But besides that, I think there's only a couple of times where he actually went past his man. And one of them is when he put the ball across the box, yeah? And Gyökeres was like behind. And I'm thinking, what are you doing down there? Like, the guy's trying to go forward. Like, why are you not in the box? That's when I don't give Gyökeres leeway, innit? Because I'm like, brother, we get that you don't get a lot of chances, but you're not in those positions now. He had that one opportunity where I think that whatever he hit it backwards and all that. And that's not even me. Like, this is jokes aside, like banter aside, like all of that. You get me? I feel like he can do a bit more. His hold up play and like first touch and all that rubbish. I've been saying that he weren't good anyway. From I saw the comps and watched some other games and that, I was like, yo, he's getting way too much space over there. Let's just see how he does when he comes over here. Like, there's certain things you can see and say, you know what, this is never getting fixed. Like, this is who he is. You have to work your way around it. Like, you have to play to his strengths. Forget these things, just play in a better way. But the thing that I don't know whether it's the defenders over there are slow or he's just slower than he was before. Like, that's the thing that I just don't get at all. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't get his movement sometimes. Then I saw the video from behind Odegaard from the game before, I think, where Gyökeres made 3 runs, yeah, to beat the guy in front of him, and he still never made the pass. Do you know what I mean? That didn't make sense to me. And then if you have players that are not fit to play the whole game, play them 45 minutes minimum. Like, maximum, I mean. Play one of them 45 minutes, and then bring the other guy on to play 45. Man said West Ham 1-0. Yo, listen, I can't lie to you, man. I don't know. I know Feyenoord are playing, but I don't know what other games are. Let me see. Palace. I wanted to watch Sunderland. West Ham, Villa. Let's see what is happening in the Eredivisie real quick. Netherlands, Eredivisie. Ajax are winning 1-0. Oh, yo, what's happening to my man, bro? It's annoying, bro. What's happening to this? Yeah, what's happened to my man, bro? This manager, Van Persie, bro. He was cooking with his team in the first beginning of the season. Now he's just dying out here. Anyway, let's go back. I digress. Like they used to say. But I think, yeah, being honest about the team and all that, for me, I think, look, you need to be doing more like in terms of creating chances. Do you know what I'm saying? You have to create more chances. It's not just about whatever, like you're not really opening the team up. Eze looks like he's just floating around. Like Eze just looks like he's floating around, bro. 1 second he's here, 1 second he's there. No real threat. You know what I'm saying? I think the guy that was posing the most threat was probably Declan Rice. Do you get me? And I think he had the first shot on target and the second shot on target, if I'm not mistaken. Man, like, oi, we need to talk on my man, you know. Hey. We need to talk on my Zuba Mendy. Yeah, you got an enemy in me forever. Big up to Hosami, yeah. Listen, that reminds me of Jorginho. And if it, like, this whole like fallacy that they came up with saying he was very good and all that, bro, he weren't very good. Not yesterday, I'm talking in general. I think he had that one game he scored the volley and a few other games where he was playing well. Other than that, any team where he gets, like, when Arsenal gets pressed, he's not the guy, bro. I know, but I'm saying he's one of them that, like, you know, yesterday you guys had the ball in their half and he just passing the ball around and you make those line breaking passes and that. Yeah, cool. You might see a lot of him in that position. Do you get me? Because he's comfortable. He's kind of like the guy in the back getting the ball, just passing it about. Like, he's cool with that. The minute he gets pressed, it's when you start seeing him do things that he shouldn't be doing. You know what I'm saying? You give him time and space on the ball, he keeps it ticking. You don't give him that, brother, whatever. I think Rice had one moment when he does that usual thing that he does, where he gets the ball and then he tries to turn on someone and then they put their foot there, he loses the ball. You know what I'm saying? And then he falls over, then he tries to get up and chase you. I think that might have been one of the counter-attacks, if I'm not mistaken. Or they didn't really do anything with it. But I watched Wolves against United, and their passes just they couldn't even string like 3 passes together, bro. They couldn't. Do you know what I'm saying? And United's press wasn't even all that. They had opportunities, but still beat them 4-1 at their ground. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I said, man, bro, it's tiredness. Which then also doesn't make sense when I'm watching Northside stream and he's watching the post-match conference and the guy's saying, I risk Saliba, bro. I'm thinking, why are you risking Saliba for Wolves? Like, it's not like you need to win this to win the league, so you risk Saliba, or you need to beat this team to win the league or something like that. Or, you know, like in the running and you have to win every single game. Like, let me risk this guy, innit? Brother, any of these man take a long-term injuries, it's a problem for Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? And they're already seeing how their backline looks when it's not the main dunnies, which is what we've gone through for the year, the whole year already. Even though we blame our ownership more in terms of not getting another centre back and all that rubbish. But our best two, and I said this to other people when I had the conversation with them. I said, yo, when it comes to our backline, what's his name? It's Fofana and Cole, innit? Last season, Cole wasn't he wasn't fortunate enough for Fofana to always be fit. He had this injury issues, and this season the other guy's injured. Cole's injured. But I found that during that period there was the whole Cole and Chalobah partnership. If anyone, I mean, I don't expect any of you to watch England, but they were starting to be the pairing that the manager started to play with here and there and all that. But that's what worked for us. And then I realized we can use one with either. So what I mean by that is we can have Fofana with Chalobah, or you can have Cole with Chalobah. You're doing your thing. And it showed in the game yesterday, yeah? And it's the same for Arsenal. You can have Saliba with a Hincapi. You can have a Gabriel with a Mosquera. But once you have to go down to the bare bones and your backups are playing, yeah, that's when it becomes a problem. People still telling you, but they start again. But I said, yeah, but it's about the partnerships. It's about the what's it called? Not the connection, but it's almost like how they play together. That's what it's about. Do they have the understanding? Because the defensive thing is a partnership. Like, let's be honest here. Saliba, good defender. Gabriel, in the last couple of years, has actually been playing to the right level, innit? So when you start looking at a Gabriel and you start saying, okay, cool. Before all that, Gabriel on his own was known to be a bozo. But having a calm Saliba next to him, they complemented each other. This is what people don't understand. Now the other one has gotten the bozo thing away from himself and he's a threat and all that. Boom. It is what it is. But when you start talking about how you're going forward, that's what we're looking at. Defense, we got it. Cool, your defense is calm. You go for what? Timber in centre back. Timber is, listen, the last international break, big up to Michael. Me and Michael done the watch along for the Poland game and the Lithuania game. Now, if we had beaten Poland, we would have gone through to the World Cup. We would have enough points to go through to the World Cup comfortably, yeah? The manager decided to play Timber in the right-sided centre-back. And what's the guy's name? Van Dijk on the left-sided centre-back. And Timber did it, I think, against Villa, where he ran out of his position. And then, if you guys remember, he ran out of his position, I think, to close down, was it someone? And then that's when Watkins had that chance. When he ran through and there was all that space when he was running through. He did that, but guess who he did that to? He done it to Lewandowski. He ended up closing down Lewandowski, when in reality, that should have been Van Dijk's man. So he didn't really have to press him. So him leaving that space out, Lewandowski literally just flicked the ball through that space and someone else got the ball. Van Dijk couldn't catch up to him and he bagged. We ended up drawing the game. And then we had to beat Lithuania. And from that moment, I was like, you know what? Maybe it's good, but he's giving me Hato vibes. Like, they might be good at wide, but don't play them centre-back. You get me? We saw that as well against Karabakh. You get me? Cooley was a bit unlucky with some of the things that happened to him, but the handball and all this and that. But it was still a thing where he didn't really look that comfortable at centre-back. Nah, Timber can play centre-back. That's what I'm you just hating because Hato can't play centre-back. That's what I told me. I was like, brother, what are you talking about? Like, but you know what? Fair enough, innit? And then people are seeing it now on their own. And you saw it in the... I don't know if anyone watched it. That Heinz brother was holding him like this and trying to hold him around and say, do this, press like this. I'm like, brother, it's Wolves. Like, you don't have to tell him how to defend. You're talking to Timber, bro. It's not like he can't defend 1v1, so he should be all right. It's as long as he's in the right spaces. Because the football's about knowing which space to occupy. Do you get me? If you step 2-3 steps out left, then you're supposed to be on one position, and all of a sudden you just leave all that space on that side, and you're doomed, like. But like I said, like my thing's always been, and I said this in the beginning of the season to everyone when they kept asking me about Arsenal. Well, I said one thing. I said, yo, if the manager adjusts his way to play, adjusts his way of playing to get the best out of Gyökeres, they will bag more goals. And they'll find themselves in a better position. Because then you end up relying, or you find yourself in a position where you're winning games. Right? You're not just relying on the 1 goal here, 2 goals here, like you just about. Do you know what I'm saying? Is it Watkins, yeah? Cool, he got himself the 2-0, right. Let me put this game on this side then. Because I'd put something else on. Cool. 1-1. Yeah. But to get back to it as well. And yeah, the manager ain't doing that, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? The manager's not doing that. He's almost playing in a way that he's playing in a way like he still has that false 9 from last season, but he has a player that can't play in there. essentially. And what you guys do on the wings, yeah, is like Trossard holds the ball and then he tries to nutmeg the right back to get that half space, to get someone in that half space, and then you attack someone, you catch them out like that. Other than that, there's no real creativity. And when you started bagging the set pieces, I was like, yo, it's actually sick that they always score set pieces. This is coming from a Chelsea fan who is used to my team not bagging set pieces. Like, we've had a long period where we don't score set pieces. I hope you man understand this. Like, I'm telling you, we know how it feels to not score set pieces. But if you think you're going to win the league by just bagging set pieces here and there and not really scoring anything or not being a real threat, and you're saying, I'm going to bang a set piece goal and then I'm just going to sit back and not get them, we're not conceding, then all of a sudden, if you do face a team that tries to hold you accountable in terms of they are actually getting at you, then you're in trouble. Because yesterday, when Wolves decided, you know what, we're 1-0 down, we're not leaving here with a loss, then I'm saying minimum a draw we're leaving with. And they just, all the players start to actually play going forward. You guys couldn't handle it. And this is why you conceded. Because they actually started going forward. This is why I was telling you, that some of the teams that are sitting back by choice, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? With Wolves, they said, yo, we'll see if we can weather the storm. If we could just sit back to the end of the game and grab a 0-0 or something, we're fine with that. But if we can't, or we concede, we might have to go forward. And because they conceded so late in the game, they were able to just go straight forward from that moment. They wouldn't have done it mid-game. They wouldn't have, because then if they concede 2, 3, 4 more goals, then all of a sudden they're in trouble. Do you get me? Big up Yasser in the chat. Big up to Dr. Simo, man. Hope you are. And plus, we had decided to hold that for the 1-0. Exactly. That's what made it more. It's like almost Arteta just thought, yo, I still got Saliba and Gabriel in the back. It's almost like he thought he had the same thing. But he decided he's gonna care more about defense than he does attack this season. That's what I'm looking at, bro. I think he sacrificed attacking threat for defense. And I feel like he's looking at individual quality to bail him out all the time. But if that doesn't happen, brother, City are not far away from you. And I think it's one of those where my thing with Arteta has always been rotating the squad. If he doesn't rotate the squad, it's peak. Because at some point in the season, we're gonna start hearing the bigger fish to fry thing. We have to focus on the league. The team's not going. We have to focus on Champions League. We're gonna drop this cup now. We can't do this cup, and then it becomes that again. And that's only because the way the team's being managed. How do you have Ethan and he don't play? Do you know what I'm saying? Skelly ended up coming on. He could have just played him from the beginning and just gave Ben White microwave minutes. Because you knew when that fit. You got the one thing you don't want that people don't understand, and they realized it now with the Mosquera injury. You don't need, the one thing you don't want is your backup to get injured. The main guy can get injured. This is why you have the backup. You don't want the backup to be injured. We had that this season with Osugo, who's supposed to be Caicedo's injury. So Osugo got injured between pre-season and international break. He was out with the Portugal under-20s or whatever it was. He had a thigh injury. He had to get surgery. So Caicedo's didn't get a rest till recently, right? Now, well, he kind of forced his rest by getting a red card. Do you know what I'm saying? The manager tried to rest Caicedo against Karabakh. He played Andre Santos, and he would have probably played Osugo if he was fit, but he's not. So to make sure he was rested Caicedo at that point, right? We had the Barca and Villa. We had the Burnley, Barca, Villa, Burnley, Barca, Arsenal game. So what he ended up doing was he played Lavia on AstroTurf. Do you know what I'm saying? Now, I was fuming at the manager when he got injured in 8 minutes, yeah? because you don't want to play a player that has not as strong knees and like his balance ain't the greatest yet, like just coming back from an injury and having some other problems. That's not the game to put him on AstroTurf. And it kind of caught up to him. But the manager had to, is either that or what? Who else is he going to put in that? So I kind of got it, even though I wasn't happy about him putting that player there. Boom. If you check my tweets, I don't bring on Odegaard. I said, don't bring on Odegaard, bring Ethan. I saw that tweet, you know. Starting 2 right backs against Wolves is nuts. Yeah. Listen, it's crazy, bro. I saw 3. I'm pretty sure I saw 3 right backs against Leeds when we played Leeds, bro. Some of our managers sometimes move mad, innit? But like I said earlier as well, yeah, it's going to feel like winning the quad once this Bozo manager's dragged to the curb by Berta, kicking and screaming. I said it's going to feel like a quad. Arteta's fans, we have the best defensive depth in Europe. Arteta, we'll see about that. Ran through an entire defensive line in less than half a season. Yeah, listen, it's crazy. Do you know what I'm saying? But this is what I'm saying, man. Like, when it comes to the whole, your manager, like, whatever. I know that this guy was definitely fuming yesterday. Because he was fuming after the Villa game. So listen, Wolves, he is definitely fuming. Me knowing Rory, he was fuming, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, yeah. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? We needed, bro. I wanted to come in and just play this game. I wanted to play the Arsenal Jabbo, but he won in it, so I can't. Do you get me? You know what I'm saying? Now we'll see what Everton can do and all that. But yeah, man, going to our game, we an attacking coach to help Arteta, like it's the NFL. To be honest though, that Heinz brother is some defensive coach. So you get me? Like, he's a defensive coach. So in that, maybe that's why you do need an attacking coach though. Because to be fair, Pep got the other brother, innit? The Pep Blinders brother. All of a sudden they're playing on the transition. Do you get me? Yeah, I'm saying. All of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? Pep just said, you know what? Yeah, we'll get this Pep Blinders brother to come and help, man. And we'll just go run forward and play on the counter, bro. You get me? With Haaland, Doku, and whoever that was, it Cherky and them, man, with Foden in the 10. It is working. So, well, to be fair, I don't know if they're playing in it. What they're playing right now, yes, still, how it hasn't worked yet. But, bro, you know, yesterday quotes, I think, about SDS, not the fans. Yeah. From what I've seen, it's about the. Listen, we'll end the stream on it. Do you know what I'm saying? We'll end the stream on it. But is African King not live? Mm-hmm. Expressions is live. Why is Lewis wearing headphones, bro? Never seen Lewis wear headphones, bro. African King's live. He's in the chat and he's live. Yeah, he's live, bro. Yeah. I'm live watching the Tyne-Wear Derby, just showing support. Yeah. I was thinking, man, this is the type of game where you're live, mate. You know what I'm saying? Where you're not live. I was thinking, yo, what's going on? But listen, though, I was saying, Chelsea game, big up to Deontay as well. I'm good, bro. I'm good. I know. Before you say it, I know Ajax are beating Feyenoord. You get me? We need to... Ooh, I don't want to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? No comment. But in terms of, Chelsea, Everton, what do you want me to say, bro? You know what I'm saying? Chelsea, Everton. Allow it, bro. I'm trying to forget about this one. You won't, bro. You'll remember the next time you play. Whoever you play next, bro, you'll see it again. Yeah, don't forget, I told man about Sunderland. They get me. I told man about Brentford and them, man. Those aren't easy teams, bro, especially if they're fighting for their life. But, yeah, talking about the mighty Chelsea. let me tell you, man, this, innit? I think having that same back line back again helped us. Do you know what I'm saying? Fofana, in my opinion, was a beast. Seeing Palmer back. And I said this to Lewis yesterday when I was talking to him. I said, yo, my brother, I don't care who starts, innit? I'm not one of them, like, players FC moaning about which player's starting, which player's not starting. Everyone that knows me knows I'm not one of them guys. And it's just that when you keep playing someone that doesn't deserve to start or that we should be resting, I kind of get annoyed. But that's all it is, innit? That's where it ends. I'm not here moaning about this player should have started, that player should have started. Well, my player, your... Okay, you know what? If you don't play the player that I love or like, then I'm going to be Maresca out. Like, brother, like, that's not how it works, bro. And I've seen my moan when the lineup came out. No Esteval, no Esteval, no Esteval. No Esteval. There's probably... we don't know the reasons why Esteval's not playing. He was when we begged to see him play against Leeds, he was rubbish. He struggled. Fair enough, he had Chalobah's support, which is not good enough. Do you get me? We seen him come on as well. He didn't really do anything when he came on, but he wasn't given enough time to show something. Which I understand, innit? Do you get me? I understand that. But going back to what I was saying, I think Neto was better yesterday. Do you get me? The man of the match would be Gusto, blood. Do you get me? Listen, the French north side here, he done his thing yesterday. And then who else? I think that's it, really. Like, besides that, Palmer done it. Obviously, big up to Palmer. He started Palmer, and I thought maybe the manager's trying to play Palmer for a certain period, take him off, bring on Esteval. It's not a like for like, but you still have a similar kind of a guy who could play in the 10 on the right. The right-hand side with the right spaces. Palmer was on Grealish, you get me, pressing in certain periods of the game as well, doing his thing. Do you know what I'm saying? I was happy with his performance still. Nice ball. When he scored that goal, he took the pressure off us a little bit, kind of instantly. Everyone started to be a bit more happy now. Palmer scored his goal. You know, it's been a while since we whatever. So I was happy with all that, to be fair. Then you start looking into the rest. Now, this is where it starts to be a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I think everyone else played well, except the Argentine brothers. Yeah, and we need to talk on them, bro. Enzo looks fatigued, and he's trash right now. Both. I don't just think he's tired, because he can't make 2-yard passes. I think there was a point where we were hitting on the counter and he can't even make a simple pass to either Garnacho or Neto and Palmer who were on the counter. Simple. We could have got another goal from that. Garnacho, the less said, the better. I'm going to be honest with you, man. This is what I expected from him. That he's been able to, you know, hit a little purple patch. He's playing with better players, bro. Of course, he's going to look a little bit better than he did at United. But this is the player I told man about, innit? This is why I said I'm never backing this signing. I don't care what man told me. I said, unless he wins me the Champions League or the league, that's when I'll make the video saying, listen, man, my bad. Till then, he's a rubbish player, blood, and I'm not trying to see him. I don't care what people say, yeah? I don't care. Yeah? I don't care. Yeah? I will never back this signing, blood. Yeah? Because he's rubbish, blood. He's rubbish. So I don't care. Can't dribble. Do you know what I'm saying? He's just running in behind. Had that 1v1 with the goalkeeper when they passed it back and he didn't even hit it on target. He had the other opportunity where he... Bro, how do you scoop a shot? How do you try to shoot bottom corner and then you scoop it? How's that even possible, bro? That's what he did yesterday. On top of that, you have... that's him. Bro, just take him off and play Gittins, bro. Gittins crosses... Bro, him just crossing the ball into the box and the way he was crossing it. Already, he did more than Garnacho when he came on, which was mad. But, I mean, I know it because you know who the better footballer is, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's simple. When you are the better footballer, there's things you do when you don't do. The only things that you then put up, maybe, you know, maybe at that time, you're a bit more confident. that confidence difference and stuff like that. But footballer is a footballer. Simple. The quality will always shine. Do you get me? Listen, when we're talking about Trent 17, I'm telling you, bro, yeah? Where is it? Where is it?
He needs some milk.
Yeah, because he's rubbish, blood. I don't care. I'm not trying to hear it, bro. I've been telling people. I know you're joking, yeah? Yeah, don't let them see you because you'll say you let him get away with it, blood. You know what I'm saying? I timed him out earlier, blood. But he said Garnacho had a world-class game and all that, bro. I'm not falling for any of that. But, yeah, like I said, moving forward from that, I think João Pedro did all right. Yeah, Garnacho missed three sitters, blood. You know what I'm saying? Three. Was it three? I think it was 3 sitters anyway. Well, or 2 or 3 sitters. I don't care. Same thing. We could have slapped them yesterday. People moaned when they beat... What's the team called? People moaned when Palmer got taken off for Andre Santos. But they wanted Andre Santos to start or Andre Santos back in the 10. This is the thing with my fans, innit? Like, our fan base, they moan. Like, I've never seen anything like it. They moan before the game has started. So they already manager out. They'll turn manager out when they see the lineup. And then all of a sudden, the team wins. So whatever the plan was ends up working and the team wins. And then now they're embarrassed. Oh, he got away with it this time. Oh, how about you speak after the game ends and then you can cook your team? Because then you have the facts. You played this player in this position. He can't play there. And this is how we lost. You can speak after the fact because now you have the facts. You have the result. You have the performance. You can argue it, innit? Before the game, it's just bare hypotheticals. When we played Liverpool, oh, he's playing Gusto again in midfield. Oh, why is he doing... When the game was happening, oh, listen, the Gusto thing is midfield, you know, it's a masterclass. Oh, masterclass. All of a sudden, it's a masterclass. Why are you moaning beforehand then? And they just never learn. But it ended up working yesterday. The way we played. To be fair though, and I have to give it to Everton, bro. Grealish, Ndai, they kind of did cause us problems. Grealish had 2 opportunities, but he was moving like Martinelli when it came to his finishing yesterday. Do you get me? They had 1 ball that went across the box, but Ndai even hit the post at the end of the game. But we were so comfortable that it didn't matter. Fofana was clearing everything, bro. He wasn't even standing in line. He was just waiting and then just running out and just heading the ball out, bro. Which is so funny. But I'm happy that I think we got 6 out of 7 games clean sheets with those 2 in our back line. And every time they play, we're more confident than we were before. Do you know what I'm saying? So in that aspect, I'm happy. We just need to carry on because we got Newcastle next Saturday. And we have some difficult games coming up. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see the manager manage. Like, I know that he's trying to manage those players to get those results because December period is usually very important. That's when you see the top 4, top 2 and all that separate from each other. Because that's when you have a lot of games. So then all of a sudden you get a couple of wins here and there. 6-7 points, boom, you flying away from the other team that's lost a couple of games. Do you know what I'm saying? Because then I think after that, I don't remember who we have, but I know we have City. Yes, Caicedo's back, and he got the rest. So it's a 2-in-1. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a 2-in-1. Now hopefully he can behave. Man. You got a new defeat next weekend. Hey, you man can disrespect Newcastle all you like. You already played them. You get me? But you see me, I ain't disrespecting them, bro. Yo, because I know how my luck is, bro. I'll disrespect them and we get slapped. You know what I'm saying? I know how my team is, bro. This is why with Chelsea fans, we don't do the chest thing unless we really know we can do it. Like at the Tottenham game, everyone knows. Tottenham game, I said, nah, we're slapping them, we're beating them, and we did it, innit? I know we didn't beat them in terms of numbers, but 0.05 or 0.1 XG, whatever they ended up turning it to, it showed that we were onto them, innit? But like other games, like I don't do the whole. Well, listen, when Hook saw the lineup for the Arsenal game, he said we're gonna annihilate them, you know. I was thinking, bro, that's mad, you know. What a word to use. And I remember when he said we're running down the forest and all of that. But I can't lie. After Wolves game, bro, hey, listen, man, yeah. Everyone here knows Wesley, innit? Do you get me? Has heard of Wesley. Big up to Wesley, and I'm surprised he ain't turned up today. But for the last 3-4 weeks, he was on to me on every chat, whether it was never a foul, touchlines chat. Like any chat, he would see my name pop up, he would tag me, and he would start telling me, "What happened to your title race? Don't ever talk to Arsenal like that again." Whatever, like, and I'm trying to ignore it, but he's always mentioning me. Yesterday, I was watching Hooks. So to be fair to Wesley, though, I done the morning stream or midday stream that it ended up being. Like, I think I done the stream at 9:45 or closer to 10 o'clock. Yeah, I done the press conference reaction, which I was supposed to do the night before, but I was too tired. So what I did, he was in the chat saying, "Yo, I can't lie, I got a bad feeling about the Wolves game." And I thought he's trolling, innit? Because everyone that knows Wesley knows he's always trolling. Yesterday, I remember him putting, like, I was watching Hooks and D when they do their match reaction. Obviously, D started asking Hooks, "What happened to you? You already won the league, so why are you annoyed about the game and that?" And everyone that knows Hooks, he started deflecting. Bro, he started talking about EastEnders. He started talking about, "You're not talking about the game. Why are you not talking about the game?" Everything to not talk about the game. He tried everything to the point where I ended up leaving. I couldn't be there. I was like, this is not even football thing no more. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Listen, you said you went in the treble and you can't answer for the crimes. But joking aside, though, I think with Wesley was in the chat and he goes, "Yo, Yasser." I said to him, "Yo, to be fair to you, though, credit to you where you said, yo, you're not really looking forward for the game." And it turned out to be right and that. And he goes, "I can't lie, man. I can't see us win the league. I can't see us win the league with this manager." I was thinking, rah, manager's doing mad 360s, you know. Mad 360s. We'll move it like the North London of White Hart Lane. I get this. That's crazy. He had that low XG, you know. Declan Rice was the one that had them shots, bro. That's crazy. Yeah, he was doing the ad-lib thing. Yeah. But, yeah, like I said, man, I said, yo, you can't really underestimate some of these teams. It's not even like respect, but you also need to understand that sometimes they really sit back, because if they do give you a couple of opportunities early on, you can, we're like, obviously the top 4 teams, top 6 teams, they have enough firepower to hurt them, innit? So they have to kind of see how long they can get into the game and then try to see whether they can go good for. That's what I had to big up the Rob Edwards Donny, the Wolves manager, where the game plan worked to a certain extent. Be compact. Don't give you guys any opportunities. And then if they're still in the game, maybe go for it. And when they went 1-0 down, they just went for it, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And even Arteta, I don't know what he was talking about earlier, the colours, the this, the that. The other day he was talking about, we don't have time to train, and we didn't train, we whatever. And then all of a sudden now is, I wish we had training. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, well, okay, but why is your player getting injured when they're not training? How does this work? So like, the whole thing just doesn't make sense. But they parked Diego Simeone bus. I don't think that was that bad. Do you know what I'm saying? I just think that it's the way we play, innit? Like, our teams, we will get you to camp in your box. You get it? But with us yesterday, we kind of sat back a little bit and made Everton think we're idiots. You get me? And when they started to go forward, we hit them on the counter, innit? So like, oh, you recover the ball higher up on the pitch and then you go for it. There has to be, this is what I'm saying, there has to be something going forward. And I think the whole no risk thing is fine if you just need the results to a certain period, innit? But that's the whole not sustainable thing. If you guys don't switch up and actually play in a more expansive way going forward, and this is the thing I never got made sense for me, innit? If you got a great defense, which we all agree, we said Arsenal have a great defense before the injuries and all that, you should be able to rely on the defense more and say, you know what, we can attack and take more risks going forward because our defense is so good. seeing all these other games, I'm thinking, right, like, what's going on? Like, man, do you just think he's just gonna? Because if yesterday he didn't score that corner, it would have been like, yo, what? No set piece, no goals. That one, well, that because that was a set piece. No one's really mentioning the whole set piece thing. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, like I said, this period you can't mess about in this period no more. Do you know what I'm saying? We can't mess about in this period no more. So whether it's your team, my team, we got City. I think we got City in a couple of weeks, and then we got City in January the 4th again. So like, it's not like we're not seeing City. We're seeing City. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be easy, but I know my manager's not going to go there for the draw in it. You know what I'm saying? And if he does do the whole coward thing, we know that we're not letting him get away with that. Do you know what I'm saying? But from what I could see from my manager, he's looking at the whole season. And I think I get that, but yeah, I mean, it's mad. Yeah, it's mad. The one thing I don't like is when we start sitting back at the second 82nd minute and we draw to Sunderland. But then, because this is the thing though, you now attract the opposition to go forward. Any mistake, a little handball, mistimed slide tackle, anything like that, or falling asleep at the back post and you concede. It's not just, because now you're not just suffering from physical fatigue and that, you're suffering from mental fatigue. So you can't take those risks. This is why I don't get the whole let's defend the whole time, because you can't always defend and just get away with it. That's always been my thing. This is why I never liked the whole let's just defend. Like, go forward, because you don't have the players to go forward. Eze, who's good at carrying the ball, do you know what I'm saying? And he has this, whatever, he can have a shot, he can do this and that. You got so many other players, innit? So you have to take that risk. And the only reason I'm not as angry about my team personally is because I feel like we still have this level to go up. I think people keep saying, "Oh, but Arsenal have a level to go up, brother." I seen the post-match conference, and he's like, "We have to keep doing this. We have to keep doing this, brother. This is your level. Like, this manager's trying to play not this level, but he's trying to play with this. The same football you saw is what the manager wants to play. Hard to beat, and we see what we can do here and there, kind of thing. Whereas other teams wanna they just wanna go for it. When you have the quality that you guys have, you have to go for it. Like, it's weird to explain because some people just say man's hating, but listen, if my team was doing this, I'd be losing my head too. Like, so it's not really a selective thing. I'm just saying this whole no cojones football, like man said, bro, it's like I watched snooker the other day and the guy's just hitting the balls that he's not supposed to hit. Like, he's just hitting them because he's trying to waste time because he got enough points. So he's just wasting it and giving it to the other guy. The guy's struggling to pot the ball in and all that. And then at the end, he just hit 2 balls and then that's it. Like, time's up. He won the thing and kept it moving. Like, when he's done, he's just passing the ball around. Let me have a look then, innit? What's this indie Donny saying? Because I'll have to end the stream in a bit. Hey, listen, yeah. Hamza is a G. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, man. I'll check it in it, but I need to go see what my boy Hamza said. Yeah? Because you see Hamza, he always finds the team bus. How does he always find the team bus, bro? Do you get me?
Pep Linders, we go Pep Linders, we go Pep Linders. He knows everything about Liverpool. We go Pep Linders. Kolo. Assalamu alaikum. Wallah, alhamdulillah. Please win us the league. Please, Kolo Toure. Please, inshallah. Okay, inshallah. Pep Linders, we.
Yo, Hamza's my G, you know. Hamza's my G. I didn't even know he could do this. That's crazy. Kolo looking like a tank. Hey, 1 sec. Let me check. I don't know what's going on. I'll see if he's not trending. I have to watch this on the side because I've just seen some mad bomber in terms of F1. I know people don't care about F1. Man said Indy. Let's see what this Indy Kyler done. Hamza might be a bus driver because he always found it. Funnily enough, people don't know Hamza's a doctor, you know. Let me put it on the screen for you, man. Indy Kyler. Indy. Liverpool officially opened talk with Bournemouth regarding Anton Semenyo payment structure. Mo Salah was informed during the peace talks that the club plans is to sign a winger who could play on both sides. Yeah. We have exclusive football news at 2 p.m. Which is probably this rubbish. Breaking Real Madrid have reached a verbal agreement with Upamecano. What? They're getting another defender? They're getting another defender. Oh yeah, he's a doctor, bro. You lot think Hamza's stupid, blood. You know? Yo, Hamza's a doctor, bro. Talking to someone close to Mo Salah. Enzo Maresca just said this to a reporter. The last 48 hours has been the worst 40 hours since I joined the club because so many people didn't support us. And then December 11th, he posted, Chelsea have told Oliver Glasner not to sign a new contract at Crystal Palace because the club are unsure about Enzo Maresca's long-term future, as exclusively revealed by us. Who's us? Yay, by us. There's more than one person working in the KFC kitchen, you know what I'm saying? Areola is also on the shortlist. I know what they're doing though. They're just replacing one black guy with another black guy. You get me? Just gonna play with Rudiger by Upamecano. As exclusive, they will review Maresca's position in February and decide then. But if results dramatically worsen, they are not afraid to act earlier. The technical staff are confused about the style Maresca is trying to implement, leaving the players equally baffled. Club sources believe he will struggle to get the best out of Cole Palmer tactically. So look. So Enzo Maresca will be sacked because he can't get the best out of Cole Palmer. Like this guy here, the only thing that I've seen that he does well, is talk on Liverpool. That's the only person that he can talk well. Like the only news that he was right about was Liverpool. Everyone else, I just seen him waffle. See how scary, how accurate our Liverpool source is. Verts in free role to support Hugo Ekitike, Salah and Isak both on the bench. He said that December 12th. Like his Liverpool news is mad. But all the other clubs, especially our club, is like, I've never seen anyone waffle as much as him when it comes to Chelsea. I think the Arsenal one was probably the hand of Arsenal, Danny. Okay, let's see. Breaking. The Chelsea boss is believed to understand logic of Chelsea's rotation policy and also wants to ease the burden on certain players. But when the chopping and changing backfires, which, okay, cool, he did kind of, he changed 8 players, you know. He changed 8 players in one of our games, which is crazy. But when chopping and changing backfires, including the loss to Leeds, he feels he's being scapegoated, often via the media, despite rotation being a core part of Chelsea's strategy. Something that's encouraged, not simply done out of necessity. Maresca has also had to deal with the long-term absence of Levi Colwill due to an ACL and said publicly he wanted another defender over the summer, but Chelsea recruitment team decided against it. Oh, by the way, they called it internal solutions. They told Maresca, you have Achimpong, you have this guy and that guy and that guy. Play them left-sided centre-back. Now, just an idea, just to give you guys an idea of how Chelsea play. Usually, the left-sided centre-back, and it's not necessarily just him, but Cole used to break the lines with the passes. And then you usually had like Cole Palmer drifting from the right into midfield, and then he gets the ball on the half turn, or you pass it. Like, he will beat your front line or your first line of defense with those passes, and then we start our attacks from there, whether it's to hold on to the ball or to actually go straight to your attack. So there's a little that us missing the defender is actually a bit annoying, isn't it? In that aspect. So it is important. It's not just our defensive structure. That's why a bit of our going forward doesn't help either. And Cole Palmer has been absent with a groin injury in recent weeks, and we don't know when he's actually going to be fully fit. He's still not fully fit from what we've seen. Caicedo missed the Everton game. Maresca feels like when form dips, those mitigating circumstances aren't always appreciated. Maresca's comments an internal issue will prompt further conversations as all parties try to get on the same page. That's it. Chelsea's owners remain calm after Maresca's surprise outburst, expecting him to stress that there is no specific issue with an owner or sporting directors, and believe he has adapted well since joining from Leicester in 2024. The Italian will be reviewed this summer as part of a pre-planned two-way assessment. Pause. You get me? About two-way. It has been made clear to Enzo Maresca that Chelsea's youth-led model won't dramatically change because it's backed by the hierarchy and starting to bear fruits. Igbali, along with sporting director Stewart and Stanley, believe the project is starting to pay off. But when you keep buying for the future, it doesn't really work. We keep signing young buck attackers when we've just bought young buck attackers. I don't. It's just the wrong players here and there, and you get me. Besides that, let me tell you, man, and before I end the stream, what do you think of Maresca? He has to put pressure on his owners, bro. Like, what do you mean? I think because you don't like the manager, you want to do that thing where you say, he's acting like this and that. You man all called him. What did man call him? What, like a yes man and all that, yeah. Which I agree. I don't think he's someone that necessarily is a Haaland bagged. No one said 1-0 City in the chat, or did I miss it? Haaland bagged, man. It's 1-0 City half time. Oh, big up Mali, bro. Big up. That I'm saying. Big up to you. Thank you for pulling up, my bro. I'm ending the live soon anyway, so you know what I'm saying, 5 more minutes or less than that because I have to go. But like I said, when it came to the manager, bro, we knew that everyone was saying that he was a yes man and that. So all of a sudden, when he speaks out and he says, "Joe, I don't like that this is going on. I need you guys to do whatever, and this is what I need," and da-da-da. The thing about a manager is, if you give him what he wants and he fails, he shot himself in the foot. You can just get rid of him. Because at this point in life, we've given you what you wanted. You're not performing or you're not doing what you said you're going to do. Get rid. But you can't handicap the manager and then say, no, go do this and that. That doesn't always work. Not every manager can do that. This is what I'm trying to say to you. Everyone just remembers what Tuchel done with our team and he managed to adapt and he did what he did, which means anyone else, if they come in, they can do the same. Does Maresca have blame in these situations in the last couple of games? Yes. But for me, the ultimate problem sits with the directors. Just because of that does not mean, some people think if they get rid of Maresca, they'll just go get rid of, you know what I'm saying, whatever. That's fine. And you know, sort of the part of the fan base is talking about bring Lampard back and all that. You know what I'm saying? That let's actually try to build on this, because I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. If we get to the end of the season and it's too much headache, bro, I might just turn around and say, yo, if I don't see improvements in certain aspects and certain players, bro, we might have to revisit this and see whether we have to get a new manager or. But I already said I'm giving this manager to the end of the season, unless something really drastic happens, innit? And everyone that knows me knows I stand on my word. I don't just change around. Oh, by the way, Paris Mandem, I said this on the stream the other day and I got slated. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm an Arsenal hater though, apparently. Do you know what I'm saying? But other than that, you might just need centre backs and a goalkeeper. Yeah, I think we need a left winger as well. Do you know what I'm saying? We definitely need a left winger. I think Gittins can learn from whoever the better left winger is, whether it's Yildiz or someone else. But that Nash's guy, I don't even want to sell him to Paris. Like, I'm not even trying to sell him to Arsenal. Like, I'd love to sell him to Arsenal, but I wouldn't want to do that to you and my people. You get me? I've already sold you my Madueke. You get me? I don't think I want to sell you Garnacho. I don't even wish that on my worst enemy, bro. Do you get me? But besides that, I think our team is well stacked in all the other positions. I think we just need a goalkeeper. They need a left winger as well. Yeah. Sell him to Spurs, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? We just sell him to Spurs. But yeah, listen, besides that though, I think my guy's live. Do you know what I'm saying? African King's live. So what I'll do is I'll send you guys to African King. You guys know what he is. Do you know what I'm saying? I know he's a Chelsea fan. He's a Chelsea fan, but he's watching the Sunderland game and all that. Also, don't forget to go check out Geordie Dread TV. It's man like Specs. You know what I'm saying? The Newcastle fan. If Newcastle concede, go check that. You know what I'm saying? Forest Fan TV, Wolfie. You know what I'm saying? If Tottenham score, go check him. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's all the channels there. You can go check them out. Show them some love. Tell them Yasser sent you and all that. Do you hear me? So without before that, let me put that in the chat for you, man, to click on. Tell them YASSERTV raid. Go over there. Show the guy some love. Obviously, he's a smaller channel. Do you get me? Go over there. Just subscribe. Tell him YASSERTV raid. And then if you want to go somewhere else or whatever, that's up to you, innit? But he does a lot of watch-alongs over there for anyone that really wants to see some watch-alongs. Other than that, big up to the man them. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Hold that, yeah.
Asna jabo, asna jabo, asna lule.